may certification silang pipirmahan or attestation to make sure that they will not divulge, especially during voting,
Confidentiality.
that they will not divulge kung sino yung
Binoto
binuboto
ng PWD.
ng PWD or
So
electorate.
talagang may ganun pang mga documents that you
Meron
have to
pa.
sign before.
Yeah.
Yes. Attorney Erwin, palagi may tanong sa amin. Kasi I know na before registration, during registration, if you are a person with disability or you are illiterate, you have to check na you
Yung tick
ganun
box.
yung inyong, may
Tick
box.
box doon sa may registration form.
Oo. Parang tinatanong sa amin, ma'am, paano po yung disability nangyari after the registration? Would we still be allowed to vote? Kung ano naman, kung it's really apparent naman sa mga BEIs na talagang this person has disability, ano po ba ang madalas na sagot pag ganong klaseng
Ang madalas na
tanong?
sagot ng COMELEC dyan, titingnan na lang na kung ano yung makikita naman, kung apparent talaga yung disability niya, na-instructan ng ating mga BEI na they will be allowed. For instance, kita mo na wala na yung kamay, although hindi naka-register doon.
Yes.
After the registration lang na nangyari yung kanyang kapansanan, so i-assist pa rin
Pwede
siya.
naman.
Pwedeng i-assist siya.
Siguro focusing din on another vulnerable sector, I know na parang other than the PWDs, there are also COMELEC resolution that was issued to detainee voting. Siguro just a little background po on this resolution.
Noong 2008, nagkaroon ng CHR, Commission on Human Rights sponsored summit on vulnerable sectors.
Okay.
6 yung in-identify na vulnerable sectors. Isa doon yung detainees. Nagkaroon yan, halos lahat ng mga sector well represented. And in 2008 December, nagkaroon ng meeting ang BGMP, CHR, Department of Interior and Local Government plus COMELEC. And they have agreed. Yun yung unang-unang interagency for vulnerable sectors.
Okay.
So, nasundan niya ng sunod-sunod na meeting until what do you call this, a recommendation coming from this interagency and NGO. Maliban pala sa mga government agencies na involved dito, pumasok din ang mga non-government organizations. Katulad nung Episcopal Commission on Prison Pastoral Care ng CBCP, ang Preso Inc., Task Force 2010, na marami din mga umbrella organization din ito. Okay. So, after that, after the recommendations, it was given to COMELEC and Bank, and COMELEC and Bank reacted positively. COMELEC issued a resolution allowing registration inside the jails.
Okay.
So, nakaneto po ito, maraming na nakuhang kanito, maraming nairehistro natin dito through the
Because of
special
that,
registration.
yes.
Oo. Kaso nga lang, may limitation yon. Dapat 200 yung qualified na mga detainees.
In each detainment.
Yes, so
detainment
that
center.
satellite registration will be conducted inside jails. So medyo ito limit because there are also many applicants in the regular. Kasi kung magsa-satellite registration tayo, isasara natin yung office ng election officer doon sa kanyang office. So yun yung limitation doon. But yung iba na hindi nakasama doon, talagang kinuhanan sila ng court order for them to be brought before the office of the election
So
officer.
because of that, because of the registration then, nagkaroon ng access din yung mga detainees
Yes, yes.
to
We have
vote,
given them
to actually
access.
vote during the May 10, 2010.
Yes, because the first...
Yes, because they're not yet convicted of a crime. No? So that's why they're different from what you call convicted or parang yung what you call prisoners in our usual
hindi
legal.
sila dinidisqualify ng ating
Oo, to
batas.
vote.
Oo.
Okay.
Pero ikon ko lang doon na yung mga naka-register lang doon, yung residente lang ng municipality or city where they are
Where they are
incarcerated.
detained.
So hindi pa natin naabot yung mga detainees na hindi resident ng ibang municipality.
So this resolution paved the way then for bigger avenue then sa mga other vulnerable sectors. And hopefully sa PWDs magkaroon din ng a separate COMELEC resolution. Is that the goal of the interagency and also NGO for a separate resolution to be issued specifically on PWDs?
That's why the creation of the interagency and NGO right now for PWDs kaya na-create ito. So we will be able to bring what we have done to detainees to the sector of the PWDs.
And explore initiatives on how we
Yes.
could really make PWDs able to exercise their political and public life, especially yung right to suffrage,
Yes.
to vote and be voted for.
Okay, so we hope na sana talagang maging fruitful din yung ating interagency and NGO network, no, para magkaroon ng ganong klaseng result, just like what happened sa mga detainee ng mga voters last election.
Para mag-usap-usap, ano yung pwedeng, kasi baka magbibigay naman ng COMELEC ng ganito measure, but without due consultation with the concerned
Yes.
hindi rin
So
effective.
important na talaga yung consultation of
Yes.
different stakeholders.
And cooperation of all concerned agencies.
Yes, okay. So
Working
we've already run out
together.
of time. We'd like to thank you, Attorney Ladra, and also Attorney Caliba for guesting on our show. And we hope na sana magkaroon ng malaking results and that's talagang makatulong sa mga plight ng PWDs. Yung
I would just like to make
projects sa
habol,
COMELEC.
no?
Yes, okay, sige po.
Yung ating Commission on Elections actually has already given the interest, conveyed its interest to join in the implementation of Article 29 of the United Nations Convention on the Rights of Persons with Disabilities.
Yes.
And tatlo tayong countries na nag-propose nito for the implementation. Philippines is one, the other one is Mexico, and then the other one is Bosnia-Herzegovina.
Wow, that's good to hear.
So, makikita mo yung interest talaga ng COMELEC to fully serve
Yes.
ng ating mga PWDs.
PWDs.
Kasi dapat mahalin natin sila kasi sabi nga natin, those who have less in life should have more in law.
Yes, and they should be treated just like normal din ng mga
Yes.
tao na
Equal
not special.
basis.
Yes,
On
on an
equal
equal
basis.
Yes. So we'd like to thank you again.
Thank you
And
for
hope-
inviting
Sure.
us.
Yes, you can join us again if you have any announcements or any projects po na upcoming sa COMELEC.
Maraming salamat din.
So,
Maraming salamat sa Lente and of course GNN.
yes, thank you. After we pause for a break, we'll be coming back with a guest from an NGO, Mr. Mr. Abner Manlapas. Welcome back, everyone. This is Attorney April Mabanas, and you're watching Legal Network for Truthful Elections or Lente here on GNN. And joining me as host for the second part of our program is Attorney Ona Caritos.
Good evening, Attorney April.
Good evening, Attorney Ona. So ano ba ang ating i-discuss ngayong second half na ating program, and who will be our guest?
Our guest for tonight is Mr. Abner Manlapas, the President of Life Haven and Vice President of AKAP Pinoy. Good evening, Mr. Abner.
Good evening po sa inyo.
Good evening po, Sir Abner.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you for guesting our show.
Sir, first question. Tungkol saan po yung organization nyo, yung Life Haven?
Opo. Yung Life Haven po ay pinopromote namin yung philosophy of independent living for all persons with disabilities. Yeah.
Independent living. Ano kaya ibig sabihin nun?
Independent living means yung to be equal to other people. Yung other people yun yung those who have no disability. So, meron kaming philosophy na nag-guide sa amin, which is dapat nasa community kami, hindi kami dapat nilalagay sa institution. Tapos, dapat meron kaming control sa sarili naming buhay. Tapos, dapat wag kaming itatrato na super galing because hindi naman talaga kami magaling. Pare-pareho lang tayo, mga tao with different abilities, di ba, yung ganon. Hindi kami dapat tinatratong mga bata or pasyente kasi lagi kaming tinitingnan na ganon. So, nagiging dependent ang dating namin pagka ganon kami tinatrato.
So just to be treated with equality, no, just with the rest of the other
Yes,
people.
yes, yun po.
Attorney, Sir Abner, kasi naalala ko yung paano nag-evolve yung parang term, kasi people used to call you parang disabled, di ba? Which is not actually a politically incorrect term. So, dapat person with disability.
Yes.
Ano po ba yung difference nung tinatawag na disabled from a person with disability?
Dati-rati, ngayon, tinatrato yung salitang disabled na we are being discriminated. Actually, the
Yes,
society is disabling us. So, kung tinutukoy natin yung ano yung sitwasyon na may kapansanan ngayon, which is being discriminated. So you call us disabled people.
Yes.
But if you want to treat us as equal,
Equals.
then you call us persons with disabilities. Persons with disabilities, person first. Ine-emphasize natin na we are also a person, a human being, with disability.
Disability lang.
Para ma-emphasize siya, ganoon po.
Yes.
Sir, there yung first segment po namin, we were with COMELEC and they were discussing the activities of COMELEC with the PWDs. Tanong ko lang po, ano po yung involvement ng organization no in the elections last year?
Opo. Actually, last year, being a member of the Alyansa na may kapansanan Pinoy, no? Alyansa, ang AKAP Pinoy is with partnership sa PPCRB and with collaboration with COMELEC. Nagkaroon ng mga ilang work in terms of registration, nagkaroon ng mga special registration sa selected areas up to the provinces, tapos nag-promote tayo ng mga dapat mag-register mga may kapansanan. And then our organization also as Life Haven, we were able to partner with the TV stations, no, yung boto mo,
Yes.
patrol mo, and then we use that opportunity para i-promote na dapat yung mga may kapansanan din mag-register. And I know a lot of organization also did their own work on their own region or areas, ano. So yun, nag-promote tayo na para masiguro ng mga na maraming magre-register na mga may kapansanan. Pero ang nagiging problema minsan yung mobility.
Yes.
Lalo sa rural areas, nagiging problem yung paano pupunta dun sa registration
Malayo,
area.
lalo pag malayo, walang
Oo,
satellite
so medyo yun yung mga nakita naming mga problem nakaraang election po.
That's
Even
in terms of registration po, Sir Abner, no? Pero how about during the voting, ano po ba yung madalas na encounter na problem sa mga PWDs? And meron po ba kayo parang statistics on ilan po ba ang PWD voters last elections?
Hindi po kami nagkaroon ng chance sa makagawa ng statistics. Ano po.
Okay.
Actually, wala pa nga talagang magandang statistics ang
oo.
Pilipinas pagdating sa populasyon na may kapansanan.
Magandang maging proyekto yan.
Opo. Although, sinasabi sa estimation ng WHO, nasa 10%
Wow.
ang may kapansanan sa Pilipinas. Pero sabi ng WHO naman, ng World Bank, umaabot pa yan ng hanggang 20% because of the poverty issue. So, pero hindi pa natin yun na-verify because hindi pa talaga nagkakandak ng ano, no. Pero sa experience namin, particular sa aming lugar, ano, ako bilang botante, bagamat totoo na maraming mga resolution na lumabas na sinusuportahan na kinakailangan talaga ang magkaroon ng preferential treatment, masiguro na nasa baba or accessible yung ano, pero hindi talaga nangyayari. Ang nakikita siguro namin problema, yung dissemination ng information. Kaya napakaganda nung sinasabi kanina sa COMELEC natin na yung interagency,
Yes.
no, involvement ng DepEd, kasi importante yung role nila dito, saka yung iba pang mga agency ng ating government. So yun yung naging problema namin, yung kailangan bubuhatin pa rin kami hanggang third floor for the past elections, ganon. Kasi nung una, ang nangyayari na ginagawa kong pagboto, may mga nag-a-assist pa, no, may mga desk,
Yes.
help desk pa, binababa yung balota. And then
Oo,
I found
sabi
out
nga
na hindi
nila.
pala po pwede yun.
Opo, bawal
So
yun.
ayokong mag-practice ng